Whew. Chapter 3, Police and Politics. Man, that was hard. We're gonna spend a lot of time listening, though, really.
This sound was designed by us to help uncover the truth.
We better grab that, then.
Behind this sound lies a piece of code with the power of stabilizing an unsteady frequency.
Good.
We believe it will be useful to find important information about the conspiracy.
Okay.
You know how to distribute information. You can distribute this sound in the same way. You can also cancel the stabilization of a frequency by sending this sound one more time.
Why would you need to do that?
To its initial state, so you will leave no trace.
I already grabbed it.
If you hear this, it means that you have found us. Now, it's time to find others. Scour the airwaves and use the stabilizer to level out any frequency that could contain information to break the government down.
Got it.
If you find something you think is important, you should decide which radio station you trust most and leak the info to them. Don't send it to us. It'll reach us eventually. We want to know, but we want others to act.
Surely I should send it to you and you could get others to act.
Regarding the legality of our actions, we are whistleblowers. And above all, we are on the right side of history.
Everybody believes that. Literally everybody believes that. Hitler probably believed that.
We all need to head this revolution. If you inform people...
Okay, I get it. And? Yes! Okay, it was just a baby, my bad. I sent it to a baby monitor.
Incredibly tough.
I don't think so.
I'll probably be rude to you, but I mean...
This program is our last chance to leak sensitive information.
Are you sure this is just a baby?
Keep going. My colleagues, keep going. Dedicating our lives to serving the nation. And now I get attacked with unfounded accusations of lying? It's genuinely unheard of.
Amal Macmillan.
If you don't mind? I've had enough. I didn't come here to get abuse on a news station that is supposed to be fair and balanced. Goodbye.
Woohoo! Someone's grumpy.
Well.
Time loop.
We're being joined by our foreign minister. Thank you for being here, Mrs. Macmillan.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, it started off pretty amicable.
So
Indeed, and I understand the reservations of our foreign colleagues. We're trying to do something nobody has.
implementing a time loop to improve economic stability and retain sovereignty.
We are on our way to convince our foreign colleagues.
We just gotta listen to each of the stories all the way through, I think.
To push our nation forward, and that they will benefit from this as well.
But
Otherwise, we just
while
won't get enough
talking to
information.
foreign heads of state, people here are getting increasingly concerned about the time loop.
It's just so much information.
Information is being withheld from them.
I can assure you that there is no need to suspect the government of any wrongdoings.
Oh, of course.
As you
Because
know,
governments
I
are
am
always
hard
straight
about
up.
pro-time loop, and I sincerely hope that people will ignore the conspiracy theories and vote yes at the end of the week. We need this loop to reclaim our country, our economy, our nature. That's
But doesn't the time loop
we
affect
feel most
everybody?
strongly about.
Not just your country?
economy, but ecology. The loop will reset people and their actions while nature continues growing. Trees and plants are not affected by the loop, allowing them to restore themselves and grow. We have been searching for ways to save our declining ecology for so long. Now that we've found it, we owe it to ourselves and our planet to say yes to this solution.
Getting back for a bit to concerned citizens and the way the government informs us, what a lot of people would like to know is if the time loop is already implemented.
I'm sorry?
There are strong rumors that you are involved in an early implementation of the time loop.
I'm sorry, I thought this was a professional station. Rumors?
Strong
Ooh.
rumors deserve to be
Ooh.
investigated. Journalism without
Nasty.
investigation is just repeating facts.
Well, fact is that I am not involved in any illegal activity. Also, what use would an early time loop implementation have?
I was hoping you would have thoughts on that.
I don't like the direction this interview is going in. I feel highly disrespected.
Well, perhaps the government is disrespecting the people.
Ooh, man,
by
this guy's got balls. I
Mr.
like him.
Anderson, these last couple of months have been incredibly tough. I've traveled the world to defend our plan for the time loop. I've had to repeat the same things over and over again. I've been getting abuse, scorn, hate. I've hardly spent any time at home. I don't get enough sleep. My head aches constantly and my feet hurt. But
Headaches.
I keep going. My colleagues keep going.
Of course your head aches. You're in a
Dedicating
time
their
loop.
lives to serving the nation. And now I get attacked with unfounded accusations of lying? It's genuinely
Alright, moving on.
People knowing.
Really? Wow, I never
Right, skip to the end.
realized loop
And then
could
let's
be
listen to
so
Fresh FM's bullshit. Actually, I'm least interested in this one. Let's head over to Talk Radio.
So, anyway, I keep getting calls and messages from listeners about that
Time loop.
Apparently, it's all you kids think about nowadays. There's obviously a
Can I send this out?
desire to talk about these things, but well, I'm not planning on giving idiots like Anon any more airtime. Huh? What's this? Somebody trying to sabotage the station or something? Oh, I'm getting sick and tired of all the haters out there. I can tell you that.
All those haters.
Do you know how many death threats I get? Bomb scares? Just because people don't like what I have to say? But I'm not going to be silenced. Let's kill that sound and get back to the show. So, what I did was this. I've called in an expert to explain
some things. Who's your expert?
Just to correct you, I'm not an expert on the time loop.
Sorry, but my notes here say expert, and, well, I'm the host of the show, so what I say goes.
I say you're an expert, so you're a fucking
I
expert.
regret having agreed to this.
You've also been on News One, right? That's where my producer got you from.
And I've told them as well that it's too early to utter any headline-worthy sound bites.
I'll be the judge of that. So, expert Charlie Thomas, you're a doctor.
Professor, a physician scientist.
You know about bodies, and you know about the effect of the time loop on the body.
The possible effect.
So, tell me, is my maypole gonna fall off?
I
Oh,
don't think
God.
so.
You know,
This guy's...
I don't really know what to do with all this time loop talk. What I used to like about talk radio is that, well, people would call in with random issues. Sometimes I'd give advice. Sometimes I'd tell them to bugger off, you know?
Sure.
But it
Nice,
it was always just friendly banter. You know? And
Now we're having to deal with serious shit.
Important subjects.
Yeah.
Exactly. Feels like I should be a different host as well.
Just try it. Try being a different host.
Try not being a
No,
jackass.
too late. There's no change in me anymore. So, anyway, if you've got something to call in or send messages about, please do, as always. I'll probably be rude to you, but I mean well. So, if it's the time loop you want to talk about, if you're concerned about your well-being, about your health, about your life, let me know. Professor...
That's it? Whoa, they didn't give us much, man. Alright, let's head back to this one here. I don't care about the bloody music.
Was a golden oldie by none other than NSB.
Sure brought back some high school memories.
NSB,
Love
like,
that song.
from before?
It's a shame NSB never managed to score another big hit after this one.
Your number one radio.
And we're nearly...
God, these guys are idiots.
That it's time for our... Bob, can you say it today?
Fresh FM Weekend Gig Calendar.
Is she getting sick because of it?
Get away, Bob.
Only if you promise not to cough through it, huh?
I might, if you're boring.
Completely sold out, obviously, but keep listening to Fresh FM.
Ooh.
Also on Friday, there's the Corn Tunes Dance Party. On Saturday, we have Weird...
Oh my god, come on.
And that was it for the...
I was wondering, what would happen to these gigs if the time loop got installed? Well, I mean, would gigs just go on and on like in a continuous loop?
I don't think so. That would make no sense.
It would make sense if they're your favorite band and it's a... Wouldn't that be awesome? Seeing your face... You get tired, though.
You probably wouldn't realize, because you see the loop reset.
Well, I'm gonna keep that. That looks interesting.
Because you see the loop resets without people knowing.
Really?
I think so.
Wow, I guess I really don't know anything about this whole time loop thing.
Maybe I can use that.
I heard random things, but, well, half the time, those aren't true anyway. I mean, it'll be fine.
Minister.
Let's try sending that to
Thank you
people.
for being here, Mrs. McMillan. Just a word to our listeners, Mrs. McMillan, if you'll allow me.
Please, go ahead.
We're receiving many messages this morning, but we don't have time to discuss everything with our guest. Please make sure when you send us something that it's relevant to our discussion.
Alright.
Planning on giving idiots like Anon any more airtime. I see comments are flowing in already, but for once, we have an expert on the air, so I'll give them the floor. Thank you very much. If you want to get through, you better send me something big. So, what I did... Sorry, but my notes here say expert.
Will that work?
Well, I'm the host of the show, so what I say goes.
I'm starting to regret having agreed to this.
And use the stabilizer to level out any frequency that could contain information to break the...
I didn't hear any of that stabilizer
If you
stuff.
find something you think is important, you should decide. Don't send it to us. There's no doubt, and above all, this is about if you inform...
I never found where that's meant to go. Maybe I need to listen to the baby for a while. There? Come on. What the hell is this?
Stop sounding like a criminal, Martin. Why? What did I do? Watched too many cop shows. You have.
What do we got? What do we got?
Like those disruptive types. Nobody on the force does, Martin. But we need to be smart about it. Don't let your emotions get in the way. Sure. Check dossier number 5. That's a profile on Winston or whatever his name is. Winston's not his real name? Unlikely. Real identity is still unclear though. They suspect he's local, has a family, most likely recently lost his job. That would explain why he's now acting the way he is, holding the government responsible for the fact that he can't hold a job. They're all like that. Oh, don't generalize, Martin. You're a police officer.
Yeah, you bastard.
Is our main target. We need to get him into custody as soon as possible. We have reason to believe he is our RMB1. RMB1? What's that?
What the hell is that? Yeah.
Inside info. But you need to know, in order to do your duty, so I will
Yes.
tell you. When the time loop resets, citizens do... I mean, will not notice their memory resets, but some citizens are immune to this. Right. I don't get it.
Well, we know where that goes.
No changing me.
Would gigs just go on and on like in a continuous loop?
Here we go. Finally.
You see? Our listeners do care about the time loop. I told
You did not,
we
you
should
idiot.
get into it more.
You told us not to.
Just a practical joke, I'm sure.
Hey, if this is true, maybe my friend's headaches were real after all.
Well, I don't know. It's just some random message.
It's fun to discuss, though. Like, if this is true, would you want to remember stuff or forget?
What happened to music and fun, Shell? I mean, this is just doom and gloom.
That's life, homie.
It's not doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Now who's the sourpuss here? Anyway, whoever sent us this, thanks. I'm not a journalist, but I'm pretty sure we have a scoop.
Nice. Is that the end of the chapter? Dude, we're doing alright. Crap, I think we're out of time. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to cut this down. But, yeah.
Everybody is listening. Our broadcasting room is currently being invaded.
Okay. Oh, shit. Shit's going down.
A police team has breached the door and is now rounding up my colleagues. I'm in a separate room, and I'm... Hey, open that door! I will keep the lines open as long as I can. Everybody needs to hear what's happening. I don't know what's going on.
Stop broadcasting
Oh, it's them.
now.
They found him pretty quick, man. Jesus.
We'll never stop. No matter how often you reset us.
Hands on your head.
Our citizens' rights are under threat. We will not stand down.
The head you will.
Jenny, if you hear this, open the letter.
Jenny.
Where is that button?
From the school one. Shit. Can we get back to the school station then? Alright. The music's great though. I'm definitely going to get a copyright strike. I mean, claim, not strike, hopefully.
I mean, listeners, it's your girl Kaya here with news. Hold on to your hoodies.
I should have recorded what it said. Jenny, open the letter or whatever.
Names of people involved in abusing the time loop.
Allegedly involved.
It could be fake.
Holy crap.
We don't know the source, but we should just put it out there.
If the list is fake, we put people in danger.
Alright. We gotta grab this first.
What did I do now?
I can. We will... Hands on our citizens.
The head.
Jenny, if you hear this, open the letter.
We'll grab that. I really want to quit because... Well, I don't want to quit. I really need to quit because we're out of time for the episode, but...
Wait. This is some weird shit. Listen.
Jenny, if you hear...
I want to keep going.
Open the letter.
Dad? Where?
Oh shit,
There are
no.
multiple versions of this message sent to us at the moment. Apparently it's that underground group. They got arrested. Wait, did you just say Dad?
Where did I... Here.
Jenny?
He gave me this for if something happened to him.
What?
It's names.
Yes,
The
come on.
list I got? Those names?
This is a list of all the other known RMB1. People who aren't reset by the time loop.
Ah.
If anything happens to me, please distribute their names so these people can be protected before the police gets to them too. We need to broadcast this.
Girl, you change fast. Just a minute ago, you were dead against revealing my list.
I still am. We just need this list.
So basically, we're disagreeing about either nailing the bad guys or protecting the good guys. Okay, you know what? Let them come to us. For anyone who is interested, I have a list of people who are involved in the time loop scandal.
For anyone who is interested, I have a list of people who...
Oh, I wanted that one. A list of people not affected by the time loop.
Wait.
Shit.
If any...
Girl, you...
I still...
So, okay. For anyone who is interested...
We're gonna grab that.
I have a list of people who are involved in the time loop scandal.
For it...
Yeah, I know.
Let's get over here.
Later on in the show, We'll be talking about the recent flu epidemic.
It's gonna reset in a sec anyway, so...
Economy.
Oh, we got it in
Anyone
time.
who's interested, I have a list of people who are involved in the time loop scandal.
What is this? Was this sent to us? Campus radio? Can we contact them to verify whether this list is genuine? Let's do it. I'll take personal responsibility.
I like this guy. This guy's got balls, man.
I can't say no.
Yes. Nice. Part 1 done. On to part 2, the vote for the time loop. Now what?
Students, friends, activists, it's your girl Kaya here. Today is the day. Rise up. Resist. We are reclaiming the vote. As you all know, things fizzled out fast after News 1 caught that list I got. The government rounded up some people, blamed them for a temporary time loop leak, said sorry, and that was it.
Shit.
Bullshit. Of course it's bullshit. Do they really think we're falling for their little performance? We already had them in our sights. Our intelligence agencies were already on the target. Nothing to see here, move along. Oh, and, by the way, vote yes.
Guess what? We're not voting yes.
We're not voting at all. Friends, students, intellectual raiders of the free spirit, this shit is on. This vote is fake. We've been lied to and you...
I'm gonna keep that. We might be able to use that later.
We've been lied to and you know it. There is no vote. There is only the future that they designed for us.
The future in which we have no idea if we're being messed with. Because we can't remember.
So here's what we're doing. 1, we need to occupy the polling stations. Barricade them. Stop the vote. If nobody votes, nobody wins. 2, if we want to stop the vote, we need materials.
Don't need to stop the vote. Like you said, the vote's fake anyway.
We want to hear from you. 3, we need food. Let's fill those polling stations with pizzas. The personnel won't know what hit them.
We want to occupy them for as long as we can, so any food brought to us will help.
For those of you that are wondering what happened to the list that Jenny's dad sent us, we've burnt it.
We believe in the R&B ones, but that list is dangerous.
If we really are in a time loop now, they might be able to break through. We're rooting for them. Hey, shout out to all of the R&Bs out there.
But we need to act as well. We're done with the lies.
Speaking of lying, we still don't know what happened to Jenny's dad.
Nope.
I thought people had rights. I thought we were a democracy. But as soon as the word terrorism is used, all democracy goes out the window. That's messed up. This is our future we're talking about, not theirs. So let's...
Alright, what else we got?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure? Usually it's
What do we got here? Okay, we got that.
There is no vote. There is only the future that they designed for us.
That is a great statement.
Everything.
Oh, I don't have all of the answers.
Well,
let's just send that. Let's see what happens.
Act as if you have. All right, listen up. There are lots of callers, so make it worthwhile, okay?
Sorry, G. Fuck.
Am I doing this? Voting. It's shit. You're lulled into a false sense of security. But it's all fake. All of it. You think you make an
That's what I just recorded about not it all being fake.
Let you interrupt my rant. Well, it's not as if you can vote against the vote today. And because you listen to the people you agree with, and you nod. You listen to the people you disagree with, and you scorn. And
that's true.
That is, and every time they want you to vote again, you do the nodding and the. You agree even more because it feels safe. Dream on, mate. That's it. I'm out. No, so call me. But
come on.
And I won't let you into. Well, it's not as if you can vote again. NSB.
Hi, Ennis. It's Lillian.
Oh my god, not the dog.
Ennis, my man.
Dead.
You're not
Next.
giving your opinion on anything?
Nope.
So I can just call you an obnoxious has-been and you have no opinion on that?
None. None whatsoever.
Wow, hardcore. I bet you're crying like a baby tonight when you're all alone and you realize nobody loves you.
If I do, you'll be the last to know. Whoops. What do you know? We lost a new friend. Next!
Darling, I fully support what you're trying to do.
Wow. Thanks, man. That means a lot to me.
There are too many people.
I love this guy. He's so fucking sarcastic.
Couldn't have one opinion less. Although I'm sorry it has to be yours, I mean, I know a lot of other people. I'd rather have them keep their mouth shut. Am I right?
I don't know.
Are you?
Wow, you don't even have an opinion on that? You're really trying, man.
Respect. Alright, let's head back to News 1.
News 1. And here are the headlines with Fred Peterson.
Today,
that's a great voice too. That guy's voice is
conspired to
fantastic.
activate the time loop early has caused a lot of commotion after its existence was revealed on our show. Police teams have visited several homes and other locations in the country and made multiple arrests. Minister Macmillan, who had been mentioned in connection to this early loop activation, has been cleared from any involvement.
Of course she has.
The spokesperson for the government has confirmed that the time loop was indeed activated prematurely, but that the experiment only lasted a couple of seconds. According to the official press release, public health and safety has never been put at risk. Polling stations have opened an hour ago for today's vote on the time loop. Long lines have already formed in front of some of the more central polling locations. Stay tuned for live reactions and exit polls from our own reporter, Tommy Begay, who will be travelling between polling stations today.
Okay.
Thank you all for joining us on this eventful Friday. As we said, we'll be switching over to Tommy Begay regularly, but first we have Detective Teray.
No, not Detective Teray.
Detective Teray, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me, Mr. Peterson.
We are proud to have you here after the heroic arrest of the alleged terrorist group yesterday morning.
Indeed. Thanks to the police intelligence force, we have been able to locate and apprehend them just in time.
And what do you mean when you say just in time?
What I mean is that we now know for sure that this group was planning to blow up several polling stations.
Lies.
Today.
Several polling stations?
We found evidence of plans for at least 38 stations, perhaps even more.
And what was the purpose of these attacks?
The same purpose of any terrorist group, to cause havoc.
But what is their cause? Their world view?
They are anarchists who strongly believe in self-regulation. They see any government as a threat. That's why they also plan to kidnap and kill Minister Macmillan.
Mrs. Macmillan has been placed in a safe house, right?
I'm afraid I cannot comment on that.
Of course, I understand, but it's my journalistic duty to ask.
You're just doing your work. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate that you took the time to be here this morning. We're now switching back over to Tommy Begay, who is at one of the polling stations. Tommy?
Okay.
Yes, Fred, I am. And there has just been some commotion. A group of young people have entered the location and are now trying to chain themselves to one of the polling booths.
Yep.
The polling personnel is not sure what to do.
I don't know what to do. Although we still got to listen to the other station yet. What do we got here?
What Michelle meant to say was, good morning, everyone. It's the end of the week.
Thanks, Bob. Of course, it's an X.
To celebrate this, we decided to we've been getting all your...
I was exhausted yesterday with everybody.
Apparently, there's been some arrests already.
When the news broke, I immediately...
I remember.
She's like really sure now that the headaches were because they tried to turn on the time. She's like really
Gonna keep that just in case. I don't know.
to turn on the time loop. So,
It's a struggle, man.
She'll be voting against, for sure.
And tell me, are her headaches gone now?
I actually forgot to ask, but they must be. I mean, they only activated that loop for a short while. But anyway, I'm done with it now.
Done how?
I sort of tried to understand what was happening, but the more I heard about it, the more scared I got. Like, once you really start reading, I couldn't sleep. My head was...
Ew.
So I've just... No more reading the news. No more trying to understand.
Wow.
You were the one saying this show was all about...
I agree.
Let's get back to the... 2 summer festival tickets to earn for the first...
I'm out. No, I'm done with opinions.
Alright, we really need to wrap this episode up. I've been recording for over an hour and I'm gonna have to cut the crap out of this. But this is fun. If you guys want to see more, hear more, whatever, I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. This might even be 2 episodes worth. I don't know. We'll see after I cut it up. But I like it. I like it. It's interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.